The infusion comes a little bit later on. Yes, okay. Yeah, once you get infused, then you can fight the Mersat, which is what Glint was talking about. Right now, if you see any Mersat and you do not have infused armor, turn and run, because if you take them on, you will die. You just cannot beat them without infused armor. Now the infusion, all it does is basically makes their attacks weaker. AKA, you don't die in 2 to 3 hits. Once your armor is infused, then they're like any other enemy. They're only as hard as their spells are. Though they do still have monster attacks, which are monster skills are pretty much very specific skills that only certain enemies use. And sometimes they're quite devastating. I apologize for like saying something and then stopping to fight, but it's pretty loud and I can't even hear myself talk. When you can't hear yourself, it's actually surprisingly hard to say anything that you want to say. So die, you still summoner a pain in the ass. Oh yes. Once you've captured an elite spell, or I believe any spell at all, basically once you use your Signet of Capture, you can head back to Magi Malachoir and get your experience points for it. He also gives us another Signet of Capture, which is awesome because we have to go back and get another one anyways. Alright, so before we do anything, we're going to head back to Lion's Arch, complete that quest, and then we're going to head back to Augury Rock, where I will end the video there. Well, maybe not end the video, end this session, and pick up again with completing that desert quest before we continue on with the primary storyline. Oh, Lion's Arch, you're always so laggy when I first get here. It takes a little bit of time for everything to load when there's a ton of people. Ah, the Scroll Trader, something minorly important. I'll go quickly talk about him. Alright, so we're just gonna put that over that spell, which wasn't really helping me at all. Let's talk to a Scroll Trader. You'll see several types of scrolls. This one here, for 10 minutes you gain extra XP. This one here, triple XP from combat. 250% more experience from combat. And you got these Scroll to Urgel's Warren, which is in factions. Scroll to the Underworld and Fisher Roll, which are both at Temple of Ages, which we haven't gone to yet, and I'm not sure if I will for this walkthrough. Maybe. Think about it. And Scroll of the Deep, which is also in factions. Factions. Looking forward to doing that walkthrough. Oh, that's gonna be a fun time. Oh yes, for both factions and Nightfall, I won't be doing the mission bonuses just specifically because of, well, factions is time based. Every mission depends on how quickly you complete it. So if I complete it fast, I'll get masters. If I don't, I don't get masters. Right. So off to the Crystal Desert. That's the mountains. Alright. So, the purpose for coming here was to originally do a quest that involved finding several places out in the desert. I did that thinking that the quest, once completed, would let me get another quest open for an additional 15 experience points. What I found out, attribute points. What I found out was that that's not the case. Instead, there's 2 quests I have to pick up from both here and here. So we'll pick them both up and then just go ahead and do. So this, Anel Phipps, I have no clue how to say her name. She'll have the first one. That's pretty simple. While we're at it, we'll grab one from here. Yeah, I'll kind of explain it when I get there. So there's several quests, one for each class, and I'm deciding to do the monk one. Now there's 2 ways to open up the additional mission for the additional attribute points. One is to either complete one of these quests or just to play as another secondary class, just simply converting over. And I can probably show you how to do that after we complete this quest. I'm trying to remember who has it. I think it's this guy. Should be really easy. Let's see. Yeah, this looks like it. So basically there's kind of like a hidden mission, and it only opens up once you've done a certain mission. GuildWiki will tell you that it's either by completing one of these tests. Mine's called the Monk's Path. There's the Mesmer Path, Ranger Path, and so on. I'm just doing this one because it's probably the easiest. Actually be faster just to travel from here. We'll try that. Ooh, let's grab some more people while we're at it. Ah, yes, there we go. Ah, you bastard. So basically both of the quests that I picked up, the Forgotten Ones and Monk's Path, they both lead to other quests that become available. So in other words, getting these additional attribute points takes quite a while.